Hey Facebook, hey Instagram.
Hey, good morning.
How are you all?
Yes, how's everyone?
Hope everyone's doing well. How are you, Brian?
Well, I'll tell you what, Kristen, I'm feeling pretty good today.
Are you?
Yeah, the weather's warming up, people are more cheery.
Yeah, I know.
It's just very nice this time of year.
It's like vitamin D deficiency. Everyone's becoming aware of it.
Yeah, it is. But the vitamin D's coming back.
It is.
People are getting it and they're smiling.
I know, I like
So it's
it.
good.
I like it.
Really good.
We've been having like torrential downpour rain, which sucks.
Yeah.
It's been this way since like fall. All winter long, and now the spring is just flash floods all day today.
Yeah. Yeah, we're supposed to have another flash flood today.
Yeah. Oh.
Not very excited about that.
So I think we should take a minute to pause for the thumbnail. Because I think it'd be... No, did you just do it?
Yeah,
I was not
I
ready.
don't know. You want to go
I'd be
1, 2,
like-
3, pause?
Yeah, I think 1, 2,
Okay.
3, pause. 1, 2, 3.
I didn't even do it. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Are you going to try this again?
Yeah, okay.
1, 2, 3, go. Oh, no, that was bad for me too.
Yeah, we'll figure
We
it out.
heard that that's what you're supposed to do to get a good thumbnail off of these.
Yeah, if you've ever done a live and you've tried to get a thumbnail, they're usually awful, the ones that
They're
they
so
suggest.
hilarious.
So, yeah.
They're
we'll
hilarious.
Just pick we'll pick the best option. So, ugh. So what are you drinking today? What?
Just good old black coffee. It's
Black coffee.
It's the geometry from Onyx.
Oh, geometry, right.
Yeah.
So there's triangles and parallelograms in there.
That's an inside joke. Hi, Nikki.
That's funny. I am hydrating today.
Are you?
I'm going straight water.
Good for you.
Yeah, trying to revive
As
my
you
skin.
should.
Mhm.
As you
Summertime, I need the water.
We do need the water. You guys need to be hydrating.
Mhm.
So balance out your coffee intake with water
Yeah,
all summer long.
yeah. I usually alternate: cup of coffee, cup of water, cup of coffee, cup of water,
That's good.
and then I drop off the coffee in the
Where does the
afternoon.
butter land in that?
In the coffee, it
Oh.
typically lands right in it. Yeah,
I'm not on board, y'all. It's still
it's so good.
It's still
It's,
not there.
You haven't had it though.
It's a texture thing. I feel like it would just be real like. I can't.
Okay. Well, that's another Facebook Live.
It's a whole
we'll
other
address
thing.
that.
I feel like we should do that on our personal pages, maybe.
We probably should.
Yeah.
So what brings you here today, Kristen? What are we going to talk about?
Today, we're talking about doing chemical peels in the summertime or warmer months. Some of y'all are already in full-fledged, summertime temperatures and everything. So we're going to be talking about how to do chemical peels during those times of the year and what techniques you should be using, and then what kind of skincare should follow that up to remain, safe and precautious and everything.
Yes.
So there's two schools of thoughts. There's one that, says you can do chemical peels in the summer. And then there's the other thought that you shouldn't do them at all. And we've got, plenty of people on both sides of this. So I think we should just kind of dive in, and if you decide that it's good for you and your clients, then by all means go ahead and do it. We'll kind of walk you through how you should go about doing that. But if you are like, oh, I just don't know, you feel really apprehensive or anxious about doing it during the summer, then just go ahead
That's
and
fine. Yeah.
that's
We're not
really
going to
fine.
throw stones.
No, absolutely
No,
not.
we're not going to judge you for that. Yeah.
But it is an option. So.
It is an option. But there are some myths, skincare myths and truths that we want to uncover.
Yeah.
So as we go to this school and talk about these two schools of thought, then we'll talk about some of these. So one of the first ones is that our skin changes with the seasons.
Yeah, that's cool.
It really does. A lot of people don't know that. You think that you can use the same routine, over and over and over again all year long, but really the weather has a big impact on how your skin reacts. So I know that, you're going to break out. There's a chance for acne and breakouts and things all year long, but how you treat it is differently depending on the weather and even where you live.
Yeah.
Here where we are, high humidity.
Oh,
And
gosh.
so, yeah, it's muggy. It makes my hair swell. It makes me oily. Just a lot of different things that you probably don't really care about. But it also causes more sweat
Yeah,
in
it
the
does.
summer. And actually, when you sweat more, you produce more oil,
Yep.
which means cloggier pores,
Yeah.
which means breakouts and different
Yeah.
things. So that's why we want to talk about some of those things and change that routine up probably from June to August as to what you do and how you treat that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think another thing is exfoliation is key. So this is something you should be doing anyway. Don't discontinue it during the summer. So you really do need to be sloughing off the skin with a manual exfoliator. Skin cells die and clog the pores all year round. So you definitely want to be sloughing off the skin to get that good, healthy, good skin up. And it keeps that skin glowing and the pores clear. Basically, one thing that we hear all the time is like summer's all about the glow and like glowy skin and, you know, good highlighter and everything like that. And the first key to that is having good healthy skin underneath that, you know, glowy makeup or whatever you're doing.
Yeah. And you have to exfoliate.
You do have to exfoliate to do
You
that.
can't just stop doing it.
No.
It's not good for anybody.
Absolutely not.
Another thing is that a lot of people believe that you can only treat hyperpigmentation in the colder months,
No,
in
that's
the
not
fall
true.
and the winter. I know personally that's not true.
Yeah.
Being one of those people that have a lot of hyperpigmentation, because I used to not take good care of my skin,
Yeah.
didn't wear sunscreen, and so the damage that I have, it's been years. I've really put in the work
You put in the
to
work.
get the hyperpigmentation and the sun damage that I have. So that means it's going to take a while to get it all.
Yeah.
And so, but if I get to the summer and I go, okay, can't treat it anymore,
Done.
gotta stop. Well, it's almost like I'm taking 2 steps back.
Yeah.
Because it took me a long time to get it, but it's going to keep coming. It's going to reappear, but by the time I get to the fall, then I might even have new hyperpigmentation.
Yes, absolutely.
And I haven't been treating what I have. And one of the other Facebook Lives that we did, there was some research that showed a lot of times your skin cells, as they reproduce, will mimic skin cells that you already have.
Yeah.
So if you have skin cells that are hyperpigmented, whatever.
I think that's right.
Yeah, dark. We'll just say that they're dark.
Sun damage.
Sun damaged
Period.
spots, then some of your new skin cells will mimic those.
Yeah.
And they will become to look the same way. And so that's actually, you can produce new hyperpigmentation just from new cells mimicking the other ones that are there. So that's really critical as to why you need to keep treating the hyperpigmentation during the summer. You just, again, you treat a little bit different than you do in the fall and winter.
Yeah, absolutely. So another myth that we've heard is that you cannot do chemical peels in the summer, and that's just not true.
Yeah.
There are ways that you can do it without running the risk of, you know, damaging the skin or hyperpigmentation, and we're going to talk about that today. So while the risk of hyperpigmentation and dark spots and age spots and stuff are higher in the summer, you can still combat those with a peel, and that can be done whether or not you actually slough off, you know, skin or not. Either one is fine. You don't have to. You just don't apply them the same way as you would normally.
Yeah. So let's talk about some of those things, some tips and things that we can give you on if you are going to do a chemical peel in the summer. One of the first things I would say is go light.
Yes.
You know, you've heard the expression "go big or go home."
No, we're not doing that.
We're not talking about that here. That's fall and winter.
Yeah.
Here we're going to go light, and what I mean by light is, use lighter forms of the chemical peels. You want to use very superficial chemical peels.
Yeah.
You know, 30% lactic, mandelic, or glycolic. Those kinds of things, and we'll talk more about which ones that you can use that. But you also want to go light on how much that you use. So if you go in the fall and winter, let's say that you do 3 to 5 passes of a chemical peel, we'll do 1 or 2.
Right, you want to go light layers.
Yeah, ease up on the pressure. You don't have to apply a lot of pressure to get that. So, and the more layers that you put on the chemical peel, then the deeper it will go.
Yeah.
So if you don't do that, then it's not going to go very deep, and you're going to be pretty safe. The superficial peels, by design, are made only to really exfoliate and help break those the glue that holds those dead skin cells together. So that's what they're designed to do. So if you're going to go light, then you're going to be okay with those.
You get a nice even exfoliation all over the skin with a chemical peel, even when it's done, you know, a few passes, very light pressure, and a solution that's very superficial. So those are great options during the summer. I definitely think, you know, Kimber Stipe is one of our customers. She's been with us a long time, and she suggested, you know, maybe using, instead of the 3 milliliters of solution, maybe go 1 to 2 milliliters instead, so that you won't be wasting any of the solution in the cup that, you know, you'll be reusing with your client. And that will give you a better idea of how much solution to use per summertime chemical peels versus the fall/winter chemical peels.
Yeah.
And then obviously this is one of the things that I like just kind of keeping in the back of my mind, no matter what time of year it is. I always have neutralizer at the ready, and especially during the summer, you need to neutralize like the wind.
Yes, just like the wind.
Just like the wind. Make sure that you are, even if it's a self-neutralizing peel, you want to have that neutralizer ready and go ahead and neutralize, just so you know that the peel has stopped working, that it's not going to continue to work, and you're not going to have that penetrating the skin after the client leaves. So even though it's very superficial, and you probably, typically wouldn't neutralize that peel during the fall/winter months, go ahead and neutralize it during the summer. Do the light passes, light pressure, less layers, and then neutralize. Like, that should be your staple routine.
I think so. I like these lighter chemical peels too, because you can do them, a few days leading up to a wedding, or some summertime soiree.
Soirees.
Yeah, I just wanted to say soiree. But you know what I'm talking about. Some sort of event that you're going to that, you want to look good. You want that glow. Class reunion. There's a lot of things that could be going on.
Yeah.
But summertime too, it's also, we want to promote skin health, and that's really, we want to talk about some things that can help you do that. So if you're applying antioxidants and collagen boosting products right after the chemical peel, typically in the fall and winter we recommend that you don't put much on the skin after the chemical peel. But here it's probably a good idea to use some things that are going to help your skin naturally begin to heal itself quicker. Things that will boost the collagen within your skin and its own natural processes of healing. And so don't be scared to apply those right after the chemical peel, so that you can go after that healthy skin, and it can kind of give it a jump start, I think, to heal itself.
And like what you said earlier, whenever you have an event or something like that, you need to be planning your chemical peels according to your events. I really dare say that 2 weeks prior to any event or any vacation that you're going to have this summer is going to be the minimum time to do a peel. So anytime, like 2 weeks prior would be like the last time you can do a peel before you go on vacation. It gives the skin enough time to heal, gives it enough time to really get back to normal and healthy from the controlled injury of a chemical peel, and get that glow in place so that they can, you can be out in the sun and you can do that kind of stuff. So I would say don't do a peel any less than 2 weeks before an event or vacation. And then you definitely want to have your chemical peels scheduled for late afternoon in the summer. That's really important because it's after the hottest part of the day, and the client's body temperature is not going to be elevated. There's going to be less time for sun exposure, that kind of thing. So I definitely think that timing is, is everything with this kind of treatment.
Yeah, I think so too. Also, I wanted to throw in a good football reference because I feel like I should.
Yes.
And in this case, defense is the best offense.
Yeah.
And we preach this all the time.
Absolutely.
And you guys know this. Again, we're preaching to the choir. You have to protect your skin, all the time. Yes, you need to get out in the summer, enjoy yourself.
Yes.
Get out and do the fun things that summer allows us to do. But please, protect your skin.
Yes, please.
Wear sunscreen every day.
Yeah.
All day, reapply. You can wear fashionable hats if you want to make yourself look. Sun shirts, all good things. There's a lot of SPF clothing available now, and some different weaves that you can wear that help do that. But you just need to have sunscreen in your regimen with you really all the time so that you can reapply.
Can we just sidebar for 1 minute, because I was doing some research on skin cancer, and applying SPF on a daily basis reduces your risk for skin cancer by 40%, you guys.
Wow.
40%. That is a huge deficit. And so you really owe it to yourself to live longer and be healthier in general by applying SPF every single day.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Well, anyway, there's so much out there now with skin cancer. Right? It seems like I know so many people that are struggling with it. A friend of mine just last week was just on her social media page showing some things that she had to have removed off her back, and regrets.
Absolute regrets.
So what else do we have here, Kristen?
I think we need to talk about what peels we're referring to when we say superficial peels. So
probably good to clarify.
Yeah, I think it's so too. So we're talking about superficial peels, and in our line that would include the 30% lactic, 30% glycolic, 10% salicylic, and my personal favorite, mandelic. It is absolutely my go-to, especially during the summer, because it's it doesn't penetrate the skin very aggressively.
Yeah.
You
The glow is amazing.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
I think you could even go to like the Light Jesner's Bright, or even the Light Jesner's would be a good option.
Yeah.
But err on the side of caution with these. Make sure your technique is light pressure, less layers, less solution, and
neutralize
then
like the wind.
Neutralize like the wind. Love it.
Yeah, and I think, well, and even going, with those, especially because the Jesner family are self-neutralizing peels.
Yeah.
But I think it's totally okay in the summertime if you want to neutralize those, and just to make sure to make yourself feel better that they're going to stop. There are some skincare products too that we think will help with what we're talking about, either boosting, collagen, or your own natural processes to help your skin heal.
Yeah.
Vitamin C is probably my absolute favorite.
Absolutely.
I use this every day. Every day. I go through it like water.
Yeah.
But what we found is that vitamin C actually enhances sun protection, so it can help your sunscreen work better. It can work to help fight hyperpigmentation. It's a great antioxidant too.
It is a great antioxidant. Another one that I personally love and I use on a daily basis is our Hydrocell. Hydrocell Turnover Booster is a plant-based squalene, which is basically a super hydrator. So after you've had a chemical peel, you've combated the sebum, oils that are on the face and everything like that. You've dissolved that oil, so naturally your skin is going to want to produce more. And this Hydrocell Turnover Booster is a hydrator, so it's going to help balance that moisture barrier back out. So your body doesn't go into overdrive and then you overproduce more oils and then you're back to square one type thing. So that's one thing I really like about the Hydrocells. It just hydrates the skin, makes you have this amazing glow, and really helps your body level out that moisture barrier again.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I like also the Brightenol.
Yeah.
This is our non-hydroquinone based brightener.
Right.
So it's got 3 brighteners in it. It's got niacinamide, it has kojic acid, and then licorice root are the 3 main.
I think it's called glyceric acid or something like that.
It's glyhizi or something like that.
That.
Yeah. Some Snoop Dogg type. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I just said Snoop Dogg. I'm so sorry.
We've done Vanilla Ice now. We are going to Snoop.
That's true. So I use the Brightenol personally. I really like it. I don't know if Snoop uses it or not, but we'll send him a sample.
We're good for celebrity endorsements anytime.
Yes. Right. Yeah. Thanks. You too, Martha.
Oh my gosh, I love them too. They're my favorites. We're way tangenting off base.
That was not in the script.
It was not in the script. So, in addition to Brightenol that has retinol palmitate, our Retinol Therapy Derma Boost is going to be a fantastic option as well for the same reason. It's going to help produce collagen and help that, get your skin back to good and healthy and get that good glow going on for the summer.
Full of vitamins.
Full of vitamins.
Full.
Yeah. One thing we didn't mention earlier that I totally forgot about, and I definitely think we should not leave this one out, is the pumpkin enzyme polisher.
Oh,
it's a good treatment option during the summer because it's enzyme, so it's a little bit lighter than chemical peels. And you can do the pumpkin with or without steam. During the summer, you definitely need to opt for the no steam. Because enzymes are activated by steam, and
I'd do the steam anyway on myself.
Oh, would you? See,
yeah.
I don't know if I would.
Yeah.
With my skin type, though, I'm more sensitive, and I don't know if I could handle that during the summer.
I'm cold. I'm not sensitive at all.
No, you're older than me, so your more mature skin is going to be thicker and more resilient toward treatment.
Stubborn and hard-headed.
That's what we're trying to say here. So those are some great treatment options. Just make sure with chemical peels you're doing light layers. You're not doing heavy pressure at all. Less solution and going very superficial with the peel that you choose.
Yeah, that's good. Well, in putting all this together, we actually have some things on sale.
We do
this month, because who doesn't love a good sale?
Yes.
So yeah, let us help you put some of these protocols in place. So one of the things that we have on sale is the sunscreen.
Yes,
right.
It's one of my
favorites. That just
favorites.
makes sense.
I love our sunscreen.
Yeah, we're promoting healthy skin, and so sunscreen this month is 15% off, and that includes both versions of that. So we have our tinted moisturizer, which is a 30 SPF, but it's also really a great moisturizer as well. It smells really nice, and the tint is light enough that it's really going to even the skin tone. It's really not designed to give you color as much as it is just to even skin tone.
Right, and it does a really good. I tried this one out because I'm really partial just to our clear sunscreen, which is a fantastic product, and we'll talk about that. But the tinted moisturizer is good for most skin tones, so try it out and see if you like it. But I also like the fact that it's a little bit goes a long way with this product.
Right.
So I didn't have to use hardly any at all. It absorbed pretty quickly, so it started out a little bit lighter than my skin tone, but as it dried and absorbed, it matched and even my skin tone perfectly. And of course, I'm super white, but I've had several people who have darker skin tones as me also try it, and they have really good results with it too.
Yeah, so it's good. So try it. It's on sale. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Our other sunscreen is our regular sunscreen, which is it's our SPF 30. It is water resistant up to 45 minutes. It is so good for the face.
Yes,
because
I love
it
this
doesn't
one.
stink.
It doesn't stink like
It doesn't
sunscreen.
stink. It doesn't smell like sunscreen. It doesn't smell like the beach. It doesn't smell like tequila or whatever happens at the beach. Yeah,
Okay,
it smells really good. I'm so off script today.
It's okay.
But it's great. You will love it. Also on sale. Carry it with you wherever you go.
One thing I really like about this product, and this is the reason why I keep coming back to this particular sunscreen all the time, is that it dries in a sheen. It's not an oily finish, and it doesn't feel congestive at all. So I have a really big problem with congested pores and breakouts. If anything whatsoever is congestive, I'm immediately going to break out. And so this is one thing that I've had like trial and error with several different product lines with sunscreens, and this is the one I keep coming back to. And I think I'm kind of biased now, but before I just keep coming back to it anyway because it dries in a very nice sheen, so you don't have this oily finish. You can do your makeup on top of it, and it's going to soak up into the skin and not make you look, super oily. You can control the glow there.
Ooh, control the glow. Yeah, the sheen, the Charlie.
Yeah. So what do you want to put on flash sale though? Because I know we talk a lot about sale all month.
Yeah.
We've got sunscreen on sale all month. But do you want to do a flash sale of anything?
I think we're going to do a flash sale. Let's
Okay.
do Defend Skin.
Ooh.
Right?
So you're like, what is Defend Skin, you guys? It is our post-hair removal product. It's pretty amazing. It fights against bacteria and ingrown hairs, that kind of stuff. So you can do this both behind soft wax, hard wax, sugaring, and even shaving. And can it be done after lasers? I wasn't sure about that.
I think any type of hair removal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could, whatever it is, because it'll sting a little bit at first, but it's that antibacterial things in there that are helping fight infection and things like that. But it will calm down and cool.
What was
the
that
skin.
word you used earlier?
Antimicrobial.
Yes, I love
Yeah,
it. That was a big
such
one.
a good word.
SAT words for you guys. Love
That's
it.
right. I went to school.
So, when do you want to end the flash sale?
I would say, what are we gonna do? 1 week?
1 week? All right, get your Defend Skin for 15% off for 1 week, you guys.
Yeah.
So Wednesday next week, it will be gone.
Be gone.
It gone.
Yeah. Hey, let's show off our new posters.
Okay.
You guys may remember that back in the fall, we launched this campaign of Let Your Confidence Glow, and we released some posters for the fall. Well, we now have some for spring and summer.
Yes,
And
we're
they're
really
very
excited.
spring and summery.
They are very spring and summery.
Yeah, so there's 3 new ones.
This is our very summery, glowy lady. I
Yes.
love her. She's one of my faves.
Yes.
So she's our green glow
Green
girl.
glow, because the word glow is green. You probably picked up on that.
Yes. And then this lady is super, super springy. She's kind of got like a pink, she's like hiding in some pink flowers. But she's super beautiful. And this is our pink glow girl. You got that one?
Yes, I do.
And then my favorite one is this one, and it's our blue glow girl. She is just super glowy. I love the backlighting on her. And she's just kind of relaxed, and she's got gorgeous skin. So
Yeah, so any of these would look wonderful in your place.
yeah, they are.
yeah.
They're 18 by 24, so it's a standard size.
Standard
You can
poster
get
size.
frames if you want to frame it around it at Hobby Lobby or Hobby Lobby, or Hoblob as we like to call it.
Yeah.
Michael's, wherever you get your frame needs met.
That's right. And hey, we'll do the same kind of giveaway that we did with these two. So if you purchase $150 in this month, we'll send you one for free.
Yeah, just let us know
Totally
which
free.
one you
yeah,
want.
let us know which one. If you purchase $250, 2.
Okay, awesome.
2 for $2.50.
Heck yeah! So you can have a nice little rotation of
Yeah.
posters if you'd like for
Yeah.
your summer, spring looks, and then fall, winter looks in your office or wherever you'd like them.
Right. Or if you just want to pay $15, you can buy them outright.
You can buy them outright.
They're
you can have
available
all
for
of them
that,
if
too.
you'd like. So this past month, at the end of April, we went to the Dallas Trade Show. We met a lot of amazing estheticians and licensed professionals, and a lot of students who are also excited about becoming a licensed professional. And we are giving away over $500 worth of it's called a chemical peel starter kit, if you will. So it
Right.
included a ton of stuff like all three of our cleansers in the back bar size. Yeah, a neutralizer, 4 peels, so
peels.
those superficial
Full
peels.
size.
Yeah, full size. So that included Mandelic, Lactic 30, Glyco 30, and Sal 10, which we talked about today. So it'd be perfect to start using immediately. All the supplies needed for a chemical peel, and then Back Bar HAB5, which is an amazing moisturizer. I think it was Back Bar Hydrocell and an SPF. So ton of great stuff in there. And we plugged everybody's name into a system on the supercomputer. And it kind of just hit a button. My part was easy. It just hit a button.
Hit a button
And it randomly chose a
Bing.
name. The name that it chose was Miss April Fox. So congratulations.
April, congratulations.
She was so nice to meet. She has this funky, short blonde hair. I love it. So congratulations. You are our winner of the Chemical Peel Starter Kit. We are so excited that we got to meet you at the show, and we will be in contact with you to get that shipped out to you.
Yep.
So, yay.
It's good.
I know. I'm so
yeah,
excited.
It is. And the show was so much fun.
So
It was
much
so
fun.
good to meet with new people, but also see some of our regular customers too that we
Yes.
don't get to see face to face very often. So we
Yes.
just had a blast.
Absolutely.
Out there hanging out. So yeah, I can't wait to get to the next one.
Absolutely. We're very excited. Well, thank you so much for joining us here today. We hope you learned a little bit. Hope you enjoyed your time with us. And if you have any questions, of course, reach out to us by email, or you can call us at the office. And if you are not a customer of ours, you can sign up for an account through our website. You can go to skintherapeutic.com and find all the information you need to know there.
That's right. All right,
Awesome.
guys. Hey, enjoy your day.
Yes.
Get out in the sun and wear sunscreen.
Yes, please wear sunscreen. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.
See you guys.